Hey girls. Okay, well, I'm going to try to give you my lecture the best that I can with my dry erase board. So here's the first part of it. First, I want to make sure you understand experiment 2.1 and 2.2. This coming Friday or Saturday, you need to make sure you collect your pond water. Make sure you have 4 separate mason jars, and make sure you have a different medium in each one. You have to have a small amount of chopped hay. Grass doesn't work in one of them. Just go to someone who owns goats, or go to D&D and see if they'll give you a little bit of hay. Then you need a small amount of uncooked white rice. Brown rice does not work. You need a hard-boiled egg yolk, and you need a small amount of good rich soil. Okay, and when you pour the pond water into each mason jar, make sure you really do what the instructions say and tape some sort of ladle on top of your broom handle so you can reach way down deep near the bottom without getting dirt, but you want to get the water that's at the bottom of the pond if you can. And just put, I don't know, fill it up halfway, a fourth of the way with the water. And then if you're going to keep it in the house, then you need to make sure you cover it because it will stink after 5 days. If you want to keep it in the garage, you can put like a paper towel over it with a rubber band around it. Don't leave it just straight up open. Anyway, you want to do it Friday or Saturday so it has plenty of time to grow out, because you're actually going to bring all 4 mason jars to class on Wednesday, and we're going to use them and look at what's growing and see if we can find any moving bacteria. Okay, so that's that. If you have questions, give me a call or shoot me an email. Now I'm going to talk to you about Kingdom Monera. So this is kind of the intro facts. So Kingdom Monera contains all prokaryotic cells. Okay, so all of Kingdom Monera has prokaryotic cells. And if you remember, that means that they do not have membrane-bound organelle. So within Kingdom Monera, we've got bad bacteria and we've got good bacteria. The bad bacteria would be the pathogens, and those would be the bacteria that cause disease. And the good bacteria, that would include your gut bacteria, which synthesizes vitamin K, which you need for your bones, and vitamin B, which you need for energy. And another good bacteria is the kind that make cheese. And the good bacteria that makes cheese feeds on the milk, and that makes lactic acid. And then the curds separate from the whey, and the curds are what are used for cheese. And the cool thing about this is if you change the starter species of bacteria, you get a totally different kind of cheese. I think that's really cool. Another kind of good bacteria produces oxygen for us, and it's called cyanobacteria, and we'll learn more about that later. And there are some good bacteria that are decomposers, and they're really important because they recycle chemicals from the dead things so the living things can use them.